Game of Regrets. In the bustling city of Port Harcourt, Chioma and Chika were born, two identical twins, whose bond was as inseparable as their shared laughter. They looked so alike that even their closest friends often had difficulty telling them apart. Despite their similarity in appearance, they played, worked, and laughed together. Though they had their moments of misunderstandings, but in it all, they were a delightful pair and their parents were proud of them. But their lives are taking a very different path. Chioma, the more urban-minded of the two, married Chijioke, a successful businessman in the city, while Chika, the quieter twin, chose a simpler life, marrying Ugo, a humble farmer in the village of Inkia. It was during the Christmas holidays when both sisters, yearning for a change of pace, came up with a daring plan to swap places for a week. Chioma would take Chika's place in the village and Chika would go to Port Harcourt, living the fast-paced life of the city. The idea of switching places without their husbands knowing seemed like a harmless joke, an adventure they could laugh about later. The swap began with excitement and laughter as each sister embraced her new life with gusto. Chioma, arriving in the village, was taken aback by the tranquility. The dusty roads, the small mud huts, and the scent of fresh yam and palm oil in the air were a far cry from the polished concrete and air-conditioned comfort of Port Harcourt. At first, she was eager to impress her new husband, Ugo, with her city skills. She tried to help in the farm, but her attempts were clumsy. She tried to cook the local dishes, but her urban approach to the meals only led to disasters. Her husband, Ugo, noticed that something was off. Chioma wasn't the same woman he had married. She didn't speak the same way, nor did she know the little things Chika did to make his work easier. The villagers, too, noticed her odd behavior. Her sister's two children also noticed their mother's strange attitude. She forgot their friend's name and only managed to laugh at their silly jokes. How come she even forgot their village teacher's name when Aunty Flora came to check on them? They couldn't understand. Apart from the face and body of their mommy, everything else was strange. Chioma herself discovered things were not going to be easy as she thought. How does my sister cope with this village life? Dusty roads, kerosene stove instead of gas, poor electricity, and the worst was having to fetch water at the river. But she comforted herself that a week will soon be over and she can get back to her comfortable life. So she determined to make the best of her time in the village. Most especially, she loves her sister's children. She was yet to have children anyways. Playing the mother role was a totally new experience for her. Meanwhile, Chika arrived in Port Harcourt, thrilled at the prospect of a life filled with shopping malls, restaurants, and the vibrant city nightlife. At first, Chijioke didn't suspect a thing. After all, the sisters were identical. But soon, Chika's lack of city knowledge became glaringly obvious. She fumbled with the sophisticated gadgets and struggled to adapt to the business meetings and high society events. Chijioke began to sense that something wasn't quite right. His wife had always been well-spoken, confident and poised, but the woman he now found himself living with seemed lost in this fast-paced environment. A week quickly went by. Chioma could no longer bear the life of the village and called to inform Chika that it was time to return home, but she met the shock of her life. Let's add 2 more weeks. I'm just getting used to the city. I've not even visited anywhere, Chika told her on the phone. 2 weeks? Chioma screamed on the phone. How am I supposed to cope? Your husband and children are already getting suspicious. So is your husband now, Chika said. But I know what we will do. Whenever both men are not around, We will discuss their likes and dislikes so we can be the perfect wife each married, she concluded laughing. Chioma didn't think it was a good idea, but she played along, surprised at how her twin sister is changing just in 1 week. Didn't she miss her husband and children? She wondered. They both spent the next few days gisting and talking about their husbands' likes and dislikes. By the end of the week, they both seemed to be managing the men, and close to the third week, the suspicion was gradually fading away. Chika started wearing her sister's clothes and clubbing with her husband. She was happy with her life of luxury and secretly envied her sister to the extent that she pleaded for more time when Chioma called her that 2 weeks was over. Please now, my dear sister, one of Joke's friends is wedding in a month's time and the wedding is at Abuja and I really want to attend. You know, I've never been to Abuja. You want to stay for another month? Chioma exclaimed. For your information, I'm attending that wedding because I've already bought the clothes. So get yourself here if you don't want me to spill the beans, she said. But Chika continued pleading. You have been to Abuja several times now. This is my only opportunity. Please. Chioma eventually gave in to her sister's demand, though she knew it was a dangerous game that could end both their marriages. She was already missing an husband, and moreover, Chika's husband was already demanding to sleep with her, but she had been giving excuses. Oh, Chijoke, forgive me, she groaned. Unknown to her, Chika started sleeping with her husband without second thought, just to ensure he doesn't suspect a thing and she stays in the city. The once quiet twin had suddenly turned to a villain after just 2 weeks of tasting city life and luxury. A month quickly went by, but Chika refused to return to her family despite attending the wedding at Abuja. Chioma became restless. She had done her best to keep her own part, going to farm, cooking for Chika's husband, and taking care of her children. She felt betrayed. Who will I report to now? Oh my God, what have I done? Ugo soon noticed her restlessness. Chika, are you alright? He had queried. Should she tell him? No, her sister's marriage is at stake. She would endure for a while. Yes, I'm fine, just a little tired. Oh, maybe you should rest tomorrow. I will go to farm alone, Ugo said. Chioma was close to tears. Ugo is a good man. He doesn't deserve this treatment. All through the next day, Chioma thought over and over again what she could do. It was already 3 months and yet Chika was yet to call her as she promised. She wished they have parents, but both parents had died when they were still teenagers, and they had struggled on their own till they got married, which made them very close. A week later, Chioma suddenly jolted with excitement. I know what to do. I'm definitely traveling back to Port Harcourt. If Chika does not want to come home, I will force her to. She informed Ugo on Thursday that she will be going to Port Harcourt on Saturday to see her sister, since she had not been able to contact her since 2 weeks. On Saturday, as soon as Ugo went to farm with the children, Chioma packed all her few clothes and got ready. Just as she was about to step out, a call came to her phone. It was a strange number. Hello, is this Mrs. Chika? Yes, she replied. Your twin sister and her husband were involved in a fatal accident. Your attention is needed at Port Harcourt. The phone dropped from her hand as her world began to spin. Hey! She screamed. Chika has killed me. Oh. She quickly ran to the park and arrived at Port Harcourt very late in the night. She went straight to the hospital. Chikioke's friends and family members were there weeping. They greeted her as she tried to find out the state of her husband and sister. To her greatest shock, Chijoke died instantly, and her sister was between life and death. She rushed to her sister's side. Chika was in pains, but immediately she saw her sister, she started asking for forgiveness. Chioma, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I killed your husband with my quest for enjoyment. He didn't want to go on that trip, but I pestered him until he gave in, and now he's dead. I have been selfish, heartless, and greedy. Forgive me, please. Shh. Chioma said, I forgive you. Just get better first. Chika sighed. Please promise me you will take care of my husband and children in case I don't make it. I promise. Just stop talking and rest. Thank you, Chika said and dozed off. Chioma returned to her home after being away for almost 4 months, though as Chika. She couldn't sleep throughout the night as she kept blaming herself for the stupid game she had agreed to play with her twin sister. She had become a shadow of herself, and her sister is at the valley of the shadow of death. Lord, please, let my sister not die. I'm sorry for our foolishness. Please, Lord, spare her life. She prayed like never before. Was her prayer answered? No. Chika passed away in the middle of the night. Choma received the news as she took food to the hospital the next morning. She sat down on the tiled hospital floor and cried for hours. She could not be comforted. She had become a widow. Chijioke is gone, her twin sister as well. She was all alone in the world. How will she break the news to Ugo? What of the children? She had made them motherless. The more she thought, the greater her tears. Her husband's friends and family comforted her, believing she was the twin sister of Chijioke's wife. The corpses were deposited at the mortuary till a burial date could be fixed. Chioma traveled back to the village to inform Ugo and the children. Ugo was shocked about the news and comforted Chioma, who cried non-stop. She had lost two people dearest to her heart in one day. The next few days, burial arrangements were made. Chioma had called few of their family members to inform them. As the day drew nearer, Chioma was sorrowful. She didn't know how to tell Ugo that it was his wife that died. He had pampered her so much since this incident that the guilt was eating her up. 5 days to the burial date, Chioma decided to inform Ugo. She felt he deserved to know the truth since they would be going to the burial together. So as they retired to bed at night, Chioma stood up and knelt down. Ugo, I have something to tell you. I know you hate me after this, and I won't blame you if you do. Chika, what's going on? You are scaring me. I'm not Chika, I'm Chioma, your wife's twin. She threw the bomb before her courage could fail her. Ugo jacked off from the bed. What are you talking about? Chioma couldn't look at him as she narrated the whole story from the beginning. Ugo couldn't believe his ears. Both of you are wicked, he blurted out and ran out into the darkness of the night. The burial day finally came. Arrangements were in place. The caskets were placed side by side, with the pair dressed in white clothes as they laid them in state for family and friends to see. Ugo and Chioma went near the bodies, each with his own grief. Chioma stood by Chijioke's casket, while Ugo stood beside his wife's. For the first time, Ugo cried bitterly for his wife. He remembered the good times they had had together as a family. It pained him that Chika could easily throw it away without looking back. Where did I go wrong? Have I not been a good husband to you? Now you have gone, leaving me alone with the two children. He groaned, but consciously looking around to ensure nobody was looking at him except Chioma. Since the confession, they had not spoken to each other except that they traveled together for the burial. Chioma on her part kept crying and asking her dead husband for forgiveness. She had lost a lot of weight in just few weeks. After everything, Ugo returned to the village to mourn his wife. His children couldn't understand why their father was so sad about the death of their aunt and why their mom failed to return home, but they offered him comfort in their little way. How will I tell these children that it is their mother that died, not her twin? Oh, Chika, Chika, see the trouble you have caused me, he mourned inwardly. Chioma went back home after the burial. She pretended she wanted to put her sister's things in order before returning. Chijioke's family had permitted her to pack her sister's belongings when she wants to return to the village. Chioma thanked them. She packed all her things alongside with the breeding documents of the house her husband built in her name. The house was in another part of the city. The documents had been initially secured in her wardrobe, which she had locked and took the key immediately her sister died. Chioma then packed into her new house. Thanks to Chijioke, she decided to let go of the past. Though hard, she will try. Days turned to weeks, weeks to months. Tongues began to wag in the village. Family members began to question Ugo on how long it would take Chika to return to her home after her sister's death. Ugo couldn't tell anyone what had transpired. He felt disrespected, believing Chioma had come into his life pretending to be who she was not. The wound was deep, but in the end, he took a strong decision. Chioma had opened a shop in front of her building where she sells hair accessories and other provisions. She had just finished attending to a customer when her phone rang. Her heart caught when she saw the name of the caller. "Hello," she said. Her voice shook. "Chioma, where are you?" Ugo said. "I want to pay you a visit so we can iron out some things." She hesitated a little, not knowing what to think, but she eventually gave him her address. Ugo came to Port Harcourt the following day. He was shocked to see where Chioma lived, but more surprised on how lean she has become. "Ugo, I'm very sorry for everything that happened. Though I won't blame you if you didn't forgive me, but please forgive Chika so her soul will rest in peace." Chioma said, not waiting for Ugo to say anything. "I've forgiven you. It is not entirely your fault. How can I be so blind not to recognize my own wife? Well, that's not why I'm here. My children and family are wondering why my wife is yet to return. So I've come to bring you back home." "Home? How? I'm not your wife, remember?" "Well, I know, but I can't tell the children or my family. So let's keep it that way, except you don't think I'm someone you can stay with permanently." Chioma was so surprised. She had thought Ugo would hate her forever. She smiled for the first time in months as she remembered her promise to her sister on her dying bed. Ugo is a good man and she had developed some likeness for him, and she loved the children as well. But stepping permanently into her sister's shoes was something she never imagined. Chioma accepted his offer on one condition, that Ugo and the children would move to the city. She couldn't cope with the village life and wouldn't want to raise her future children as farmers. The death of her sister and husband was a hard blow, and though she liked city life, but she had drawn closer to God and intended to live a simple life devoid of deception. She would dedicate her life to caring for her sister's husband and children. Whether or not the children will be told the truth is for the future to decide. The end. My dear listeners, there are lessons to learn from this story. The twins had switched places without telling their husband, thinking it would be a harmless adventure. But what had begun as an innocent swap had turned into a tangle of mess, misunderstanding, miscommunication, and tragedy. In the end, the sister story is a powerful lesson about the importance of honesty and trust. The bond they share as twins could never replace the trust that was required in their marriages. They were forever bound by blood, but their lives, though intertwined, had to be treated with the respect that each relationship demands. The bond between family members is strong, but so is the importance of respecting the boundaries of trust within relationships. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.